Good morning, sleepyheads. It's day 3 of our repositioning cruise that's taking us from Vancouver, British Columbia to San Diego. Today we're in Astoria. Astoria is a fishing town that is at the mouth of the Columbia River, which is what's right behind us. That river separates Oregon from Washington, and we have some fun things in store for today as we do our just a mini Oregon Trail quest. We're headed towards Astoria. This is the Astoria-Megler Bridge. Have you ever been here before? Have you seen this bridge? Because I know you grew up in Oregon.
Yes, I have been to Astoria, but it's been a long time.
Have you crossed this bridge?
No, I've never crossed the bridge.
We're not going to cross it today.
No, we don't have a car. I'm not walking across that.
No. This bridge is 4.1 miles long. It's the longest contiguous bridge in the United States. Did you know that?
I did not know.
Crossing the Columbia River.
Yep, between Oregon and Washington.
New factoid for you today.
Yes.
As always, we have our 3 rules. Rule number 1, we have to find the standouts. The standouts in port or on the ship for the food, for the activity, basically whatever, it's the best fun thing for the day. Next, we have to find tips and tricks that will work on any cruise. Finally, we are on the Serenade of the Seas that goes to Alaska. We need to find the best spots, the best things about it that would make it good for an Alaska cruise. Just like that, it's time for the game plan. Today's game plan is simple. We have our Oregon mini trail quest. We're gonna head to the Maritime Museum. After the Maritime Museum, we're gonna grab something to eat that will include Marionberry Cobbler and, yes, treats, snacks. After that, we're going to go on a trolley. All wheeled vehicles are appreciated in this family. Do you think we can do it? Oh yeah, we have to get back to the ship on time.
Yes, absolutely. Sounds like a fantastic day.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Right next to the cruise ship dock, you'll see rows of fishing boats tied up. Astoria is still a working fishing town, and these boats are a big part of the local economy and the local charm. We're in Astoria, we're at the pier, which is way down here, and we're going to the Maritime Museum that's way up there. But you can see there's so many things to see along the way, and then we'll be able to take the trolley back. It's about a 3-mile walk. Astoria's Riverwalk runs right along the Columbia River, flat, easy, and perfect for soaking in the views. One of the best stops is the viewing platform where you get sweeping views of the Astoria-Megler Bridge. Just a few steps off the Riverwalk, we found Nordic Heritage Park. It's brand new, built to honor the Scandinavian immigrants who shaped Astoria's fishing history. Flags, stone markers, and even a ship-shaped plaza. Next stop, the Columbia River Maritime Museum. It's all about life on the water here, from daring Coast Guard rescues to record-breaking adventures. One highlight is the Darley exhibit, showing just how dangerous crossing the Columbia Bar can be. And then there's the Emerson rowboat, a tiny craft that set the world record in 2018 by rowing across the Pacific Ocean. This is the entire bridge and pilot house of the USS Knapp, and it was donated to this museum, 13 tons. They barged it in, they put it in the spot, and they built this building around it. Isn't that amazing? I don't know what sounds good.
Okay, so this is the part of the bridge, the pilot house, that they saved from the USS Knapp that you can tour. It's very cool.
One of the most powerful exhibits here is the Coast Guard Rescue Display. It shows just how massive the waves get at the mouth of the Columbia River, sometimes 20 to 40 feet high. That's 2 to 4 stories tall. This crossing is so treacherous, it's called the Graveyard of Pacific. Included with your museum's admission is a visit on board the Lightship Columbia. This ship once served as a floating lighthouse at the mouth of the Columbia River, guiding vessels safely through some of the most dangerous waters in the world. When you step aboard, you're greeted by a knowledgeable docent who shares the ship's history and the crew's daily life. The Columbia saved countless lives during its service, and today it stands as tribute to the sailors who kept watch in some of the roughest seas on the coast. With my trusty compass in one hand and my cell phone in the other, we made our way along the Riverwalk to Astoria's Brewing Company. Before the cruise, I looked up the best Marionberry Cobbler in Astoria, and it just happened to be here. That worked out perfectly. 2 birds with 1 stone, since Noah loves checking out local brews. We dug into delicious sandwiches, refreshing drinks, and then the star of the show, a massive Marionberry Cobbler topped with ice cream and a mountain of whipped cream. We just finished lunch at the Astoria Brewing Company. We went here because it's Astoria Brewing Company and they would have beer that they brewed. But the main reason I wanted to come was for the Marionberry dessert.
Yeah, the Marionberry Cobbler, which I'm glad we did. That was delicious.
It did not disappoint.
But good sandwich also, and a little bit of beer that was awesome too. So
thumbs up.
Yeah, good stuff.
2 thumbs up. Wow.
No trolley rides for us today.
Every time we see the trolley, it was just going right by. So we're sitting at lunch.
Yeah, there goes the trolley. Come out of the museum, there goes the trolley. Want to ride the trolley? No trolley. So it's definitely, you get on it when you see it, and there really isn't a published schedule.
You wait, because if you want to go on it, it's an hour turnaround. So if you see it go by, you're waiting an hour for it to come back. So if that's something you want to do, you got to make it a priority. And I guess we didn't do that. The Marionberry Cobbler won, and it was worth it. Jerry time. Time to check the rules. Favorite food or activity for today?
Well, it was kind of similar to yesterday where we did one main activity and we got some lunch. So favorite activity was the Columbia River Museum.
And then favorite food, oh my gosh, with a Marionberry Cobbler.
Right, at Astoria Brewing.
It was
awesome.
so good, so good. Okay, and then our tip. So rule number 2 is a tip or trick for the day. Tip or trick for the day, I would say, is we've learned something this last couple of days, and that is don't overplan. It's okay to be overplanned, I guess, but just be flexible when things don't go your way. So today we really wanted to take the trolley, and we did not get to, because every time it was time to see the trolley, it just went by.
Right.
So be flexible with your plans, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
And then the third tip, here's actually what I would say another tip on that, is if you don't have that long in port, those are ones you might consider going ahead and either DIY, and don't worry about it if you don't get to do a whole lot. I'm happy with what we did. Or book an excursion through the cruise line, because that way you will get off the ship quickly. You'll have the most time to get whatever activity that is done. So I would say that is our tip or trick.
That's good.
And then the third one is the Serenade of the Seas and how it relates to Alaska.
Right.
And that actually ties right into one of our mission cards. So remember our mission cards. We already had a conversation with a crew member. We tried a food. And then the one today, I would say, is we find the best spot for a 360 view. And where was that?
That's at the bow of the ship. Well, at the front of the ship. There were so many different stacked levels, and they're all outside with a great view.
Yes.
Yep, that's another spot where we're like, so many awesome places that you could stand and look at glaciers.
And we even saw a whale.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we saw a whale up there.
Yep.
So that was great. Okay, but then we do have a few others that we did today. Today was a good mission check off. So finding a unique local landmark that cruisers might miss. So what do we do for that?
That was the Nordic Heritage Park.
With these creepy little knolls in it.
Yeah, the gnomes, but they did have a lot of flags and some architecture and some things going on.
Yeah, so that was cool. Something you might miss. And then we do have an activity. So Noah joined an activity he normally wouldn't try.
Yeah, it was like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type of game. So the tryouts for that.
I do all the game shows. Noah usually films it. Today we flipped the script and he did that. But I got to do an activity today. That was super fun.
Yes, the comedian / musician. You got called on stage for a long time.
Magician, not musician.
Musician, yeah, magician. Say musician.
Yeah. So I got to go on stage and be with the magician. It was very fun. I love being on stage. Can you tell? And then on our mission cards, we do have one that we're not going to be able to do. Well, we didn't have time to do it today, which was exploring a local market in port and buying a snack or souvenir for under $10. We bought a souvenir, but it was over $10. So until tomorrow,
Another great day.
good night.